on, guys? It's Christina coming at you with another Uber video, so stay tuned. Hey guys, this is a quick add-on before the video, the actual video. I literally just ran back in the house. I was with the passenger and then I thought about, oh my gosh, I forgot to mention a really important part that I wanted to mention in this video. So this is actually recorded way after the video that you're about to see after this. But what I wanted to share with you guys is in my first video that I made, my first Uber video, which you can find the link above, I talked about other ways of making money with Uber without having to drive. Now, I tapped into it just like I said I would because that's just the type of person that I am. But anyway, like I said, there are other ways to make money with Uber without having to drive. And here is just an example of how much money I made without having to physically drive. Okay, so here it is. Let it focus. Is it focus? Let me get my face out of there. $120. And as you can see, I did 0 trips and I did 0 times online. $120, 0 trips, 0 times online. So like I said, guys, there are multiple ways of making money with Uber other than driving. And once you start tapping into those other streams of income, there's like so much money and so much you can do with Uber. So that's what I wanted to share. Like I said, this is a quick add-on. And now let's get to the video. Thanks for sticking tuned, guys. So one of the questions that I was recently asked was, can you make good money working Uber part-time? And I didn't just want to come on here and say, yes, of course, you can make money. You can make as much money as you want, working as many hours you want, less hours you want, whatever, blah, 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 blah. No, I didn't want to get on here and do that. I went out and I did some part-time hours just to give you guys an idea of how much money you can make doing it part-time, in case there are some people who have another job or, you know, have kids or whatever the case may be, and they just want to work it part-time. So here's what I did like last week sometime, and I made $430.20. Let me get my face out of there so it can zoom. There you go. $430.32. That's after Uber took out. That's after Uber took out their 20%. So here's how many hours I actually did. Sorry guys, I'm trying to just speak and read this at the same time and find this stuff for you at the same time. I'm not editing any of this. This is just going straight through. I don't want people to be like, oh, you edited it, you clipped it, whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna try to make it as quickly as possible. And so as you can see here, I only worked 18 hours and 5 minutes for the whole week. Hold on, sorry, let it focus. 18 hours, as you can see. And I did 32 rides. Let it focus really quickly. Let me get my face out of there. And I did 32 rides. That's for 18 hours. I made $430, as you guys saw. $430. Uber took out $103. Now, some people may have a problem with Uber taking out their 20%, but me, I don't really have a problem with it because I just look at it as that's an investment into my business, you know? Another person asked me a question. I almost got aggravated, but I didn't. I've learned from working network marketing for so many years that, you know, there's just 2 types of people in the world. There are business-minded people and then there are employee-minded people. So I didn't let that bother me. But he's gonna ask me, is this a scam? Bruh, you asking me is Uber a scam? Like, I guess it just doesn't matter what you do in life, no matter what it is. People are just always going to have something negative to say. It doesn't matter if they see commercials on TV about this particular company if they see that there's a large amount of money that can be made, people are automatically just skeptical, and that's only because their money meter isn't high. They have a low money meter, so when they see that they can make large amounts of money that's past their money meter, then you know, they're skeptical. Like, oh, is this a scam? Is this real? You know what I mean? And believe it or not, I do get comments and questions like, is this real? Again, there are two types of people in the world. There are entrepreneur-minded people, and then there are employee-minded people, and they're both equally important. They both need each other. Entrepreneurs need workers, and workers need entrepreneurs. So just for anybody else out there who wants to know if this is a scam, no, it's not a scam. It's real. Uber is a huge company and all over the world. The reason why I'm showing this is because I always show ways of making income. I'm always open to multiple streams of income, and if I learn something new, I'm always sharing different ways of making money. I've always done it for the past 3 years. Every stream of income that I've come across, I always share with people, whether they take advantage of it or not. Uber is a great way to make money. And these numbers right here, I don't even feel like they're big numbers. This is just something to do as a great hustle. Some people can't make this into a full-time job. Some people can't do this. I don't see myself doing this long-term for the rest of my life. Like this is just something to get me to where I'm trying to go. You know what I mean? It's another vehicle to get me closer to my goal. It's just another stream of income. If you guys don't know this already, the average millionaire has about 7 streams of income. So you have to have at least 7 streams of income. Figure out different ways to make money. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. I just wanted to show you guys that. And one of the days that I had worked for 9 hours. 9 hours. Let me show you guys. Let it focus. Give it some time to focus. I worked for 9 hours. And can you guys see the payout? That payout is $217. $217. You see that? For 9 hours. You know? So I'm showing you guys straight off the app. You know what I mean? It's nothing. I'm not making this up. I can't switch the screen. Yesterday I worked, yesterday was a Monday. So on a regular business day, can you make money? On a regular Monday, can you make money? And yes, I made $111.13 yesterday, which is a Monday, in under 8 hours. In under 8 hours, in 7 hours. Now, I would like to say that this is probably a little bit less than 7 hours. I probably would have gotten more fares, but I had set my destination to take me, because I was end up going home at this time. So I had set my destination to only pick up people that are going my route. So if there weren't anybody going my route, then I'm not going to pick up anybody. But I'm sure if I didn't set my destination, I would have picked up a few more fares at that time. But I was ready to go home. I didn't feel like doing 8 hours. I was ready to go home. I made over $100. And technically, in that 7 hours that you see here, in fares, I made $101.28. In surge, I made $6.93. And Uber took out $37.08. So I technically made $141 in 7 hours in fares. But because Uber takes out their fees, see the fares? $141, 7 hours, fares, hours. So technically, I made $141 within that 7 hours. And if Uber didn't take out their fares, but I would have made plus $6 more than that because of the surge. But Uber takes out money. And again, how I look at Uber taking out money is not that they're taking out money. You have your taxes taken out your check all the time, and they take out so much money. This 20% that Uber takes out is going back into my business. It's going back to benefit me or you as a driver, because now you have this money making station right here, this app right here that generates you income, that brings you clients where you don't have to go out and try to find clients or passengers. You don't have to try to see who's being on the corner needs to hail down a cab. You don't have to worry about none of that. It comes directly to your phone. And a lot of times when I'm with a passenger in my seat, I'm getting another alert. So after I drop that person off, I just go pick up the next person. So that's what that's going for, to make sure that this app right here is working properly, to make sure that I'm making the money that I need. Now, other things, let's say, God forbid, no, it hasn't happened to me yet, and I pray it doesn't. I have a lot of, I have like throw up bags and different cleaning stuff in the bag, so I'm prepared for, God forbid, if anybody throws up in my car. But Uber pays you. Uber pays you if somebody throws up in your car. So that money goes towards, you know, that 20% that was taken out goes towards that. God forbid you get into an accident or something happens, you know what I'm saying? That money goes towards that. Let me see. They have a lot of promotions going on. I love to take advantage of the promotions that are going on. So whenever there's promotions going on, that 20%, that 20% that they've done build up out of everybody is actually going back to you. Whenever passengers wanna, you know, new passengers getting free rides, that money, instead of that passenger just getting a free ride and you're not getting paid for it, the 20% that was taken out is actually also being used to pay you for that new customer to get a free ride. That brings more customers to Uber, which brings more money to you and the company so they can continue to grow. And sometimes I be thinking about it, like, as much money as you can make, like in New York, they can make over $2,000 a week. Sometimes I'm like, listen, y'all need to jump on this fast, take advantage of it, make as much money as you can, because I really don't know how much longer this is going to last, as far as it being so easy to generate so much income in such little time. Like people who went to college and have you know, careers are not even making as much money as some of these Uber drivers are making. Like, they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to school to become, I don't know, a nurse or something. And, you know, as a nurse, you gotta spend all your time at work. Like, you're just working, you know, your whole life away. And, you know, you're making money, you're making good money, but then something like Uber comes around and an Uber driver can make just as much as a nurse is making a week. But the great thing about it is this Uber driver can get paid instantly. They don't have to wait till the end of the week or every 2 weeks to get paid. They get their money when they want their money. They work when they want to work. They take off when they want to take off. You know, we have so much freedom and can generate so much income. I just don't know what restrictions they're gonna end up putting on it later, how much harder it's gonna be to get started. So I say, if you're somebody that's thinking about doing Uber, jump on it. If you have a car that's I think it's 2006, the link is gonna be in the description bar, so you guys can click on the description bar. If you're ready to get started, get started. If you want more information, you can get more information. You can just read it. If you need a car, there's also leasing and renting programs Uber have that are made just for Uber drivers. You can also click on the link below and just click on need car, and you'll get all the information there that you need. You can also send me an email with any questions that you may have, and I'll be sure to answer them as quickly as possible. But again, I just wanted to show that. You know, people were asking me about it, so I figured there's other people out there that probably want to know, can you make money doing this part-time? And as I showed you guys, I made $130 in 18 hours. So the answer is yes, you can. I actually could have made some more money, but I just worked a little bit of hours because I wanted to show you guys that You don't have to work a lot of days to make money. But I should have went up to 500, but it's all good. It's all good. 18 hours. And this week, I'm probably gonna really get on the hustle grind and make some money. I see y'all on the road. Peace.